What is up, my fellow creatures and things that go bump in the night? Welcome back. Yes, back. I am still live and kicking to another episode of Creature of the Night. Today on my fucking episode, I have a special guest, Nightwolf. He made my original music, and now I'm back and better than ever, guys. Yes. Say hi.
Hello.
Say hi.
I'm sorry, bro.
I am Toxin, guys, your friendly neighborhood sinner. You should already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell to let you know every time I upload, so you can keep up to date with me and him. Yes, him. He will eventually be getting his shit going as soon as possible. Eventually. Yeah, guys. But yeah, today we're gonna be reviewing something that actually is very dear and close to the heart of my friend. We're speaking, of course, of James Wan, 2021, Malignant. So, like they say, it's showtime. Let's get into it.
It's coming from me. Who are you, Gabriel?
Actually meet this girl Madison, who is actually plagued by visions of grisly murders, and it actually turns out to be worse than when she realizes that these murders are actually fucking happening.
Sounds like Saturday night.
That's not good. No.
The fuck is he talking about?
That's not good. No, that didn't happen. There's not Secret Service watching me right now. I would just say this: it was overhyped for what it was.
Definitely.
But James Wan, the Conjuring universe, the Annabelles, the Aquamans.
Yeah.
I actually don't want to get this wrong. Let me look real quick at my notes what it was. Oh, and he did. Since this guy's on it right now, he did Fast 7.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
There's always room for family.
Girl, she's obviously getting beaten by her husband. It's pretty fucking gruesome.
Yeah.
But after the nastiest knock into the wall, bitch. Oh, shit starts fucking happening, and that's when we start seeing that, at first we were like, okay, great, the husband gets killed pretty fucking violently in my opinion, but he gets killed, and from there
shit goes sideways, honestly, like visions and everything like that, man. It's
the murders is going, it all has to do with her, so we're like,
she's there in every one.
Yeah, so at first when watching this we thought, okay, what the hell is happening? Why is it? We find out that she's adopted. She was actually in an insane asylum, not an insane asylum, like more
mental hospital.
A mental hospital.
More mental hospital.
And we see that there's just a whole bunch of shit. Like everything that's going on in this universe is revolving around her. And that's when spoilers, guys. We actually discovered that it is actually a teratoma, tumor, a parasitic twin that actually is like in the conjointed. Not you.
Yeah.
No, that's not you.
Yeah, it's on the back of her.
That's actually feeding off her, hence the name parasitic twin. Yeah, so it.
Talking about having a on the back of your ass.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, and it's brother and sister. The brother's name is Gabriel, which is pretty fucked up. First off, I want to point out Gabriel is kind of a whiny little bitch. Makes sense because the angel Gabriel and every depiction of him is kind of a whiny little bitch.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Because that's what's going on, and it turns out he can actually hijack her body and murder. And I thought it was pretty cool that I didn't know this, but James Wan actually wrote a book called The Malignant Man, and no relation to the film whatsoever because it's not a superhero film. But this guy did portray a lot of qualities that book did. Superhuman strength, superhuman speed. It was just incredible. And then everything that he could do with his mind, the telekinesis and how he can actually speak through electrical speakers and so but going into it too, I thought this was a new idea. It was a fresh idea about having an actual person, not just like a Jekyll Hyde situation. You drink something to bring out your evil side, or it's just a voice inside your head. It's an actual being that is attached to you. It's an evil half of you, an evil twin, if you want to say it that way. I thought it was just a fresh idea on it. But going into the tumor talk and the more medical side, I want to give it away to Nightwolf because he actually had an experience and he's actually had surgery. So he's not lived through this particular, teratoma situation.
God, that'd be horrible.
Which, by the way, is like a living being. This is a really rare case. Yes, it's an actual person. But they have found where tumors had like teeth, eyes, and like.
Yeah, well, just to clarify, like this movie will never ever be able to happen, ever.
If you have to. radiation, Chernobyl.
Yeah,
it had to be there.
That kind of level. It's like
Yeah.
this is completely it's science fiction to a degree in that aspect of it. To where like I did some research on it, it's like they would never have it to this extent to where it will be functioning, have its own brain, and everything like that.
Now he's a philosophizer.
But in the,
being able to speak
and all that.
Yeah.
Nah, that's impossible. But they have had cases to where their tumors are very big. They do have teeth and stuff like that. And
it's another person. It's a twin that didn't develop.
Yeah. But speaking with going into my part of that, when I was younger, like I was around 12-ish, kind of, I had a tumor on my spinal cord. You know, it was on the C3 area. So where C3 is, it's like 1, 2, 3 on the spinal column. On the C3 area, right on the edge of the brainstem to kind of give you a better idea. And it was affecting my entire right side. And I'm right-handed, which is kind of fucked.
So did it not let you move, or did it just...
My brain was switching over to my left, so I wasn't using my right side as much anymore. I'd still use it like to write and stuff like that, but other than that, I was doing everything else with my left. So that was... It was just a whole new thing. I didn't notice it. Like it got to the extent to where I wasn't even noticing it. My mother had to catch it, and my mother be like, "Why aren't you using your right arm?" I'm like, "What do you mean? Like do you not see you're not using your right arm?" And it's like, "What the?"
So you wouldn't use it for anything? Like you wouldn't like
only writing and stuff like that. You know, small, minute stuff. I would be using it for. Because the stuff like okay, I know I need to use my right hand for this stuff. That's the stuff I'd be using it for. Then they removed it. And then it was a whole new playing field. You like when you learn how to re-walk again, relearn to write and everything like that. That was a whole other battle that I had to go with.
So because of this, so you had to have it removed. So would it have turned deadly if you would let it? Or?
No, it could have paralyzed me.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you didn't have no functioning. Besides like barely writing?
Yeah,
whatever.
barely writing, and I was able to walk and everything like that. Like I could still write everything clearly and all that. The muscle mass was there and everything like that. I didn't lose muscle mass until after the surgery. And that's because when my entire nervous system was like shocked over and messed up and screwed. Like I still have massive nerve damage from it today.
Is that why you like this is not again, I don't like anybody who has shit, like I don't make fun of you, fuck that, but is
Are
this
you
why
talking about when I walk like the Terminator?
Oh my God. He said it. I didn't fucking going on, I think fucking IMDb gave this a 6.2 out of 10. I don't like their rating system. It's really weird. It's kind of all over the place, the algorithm for it. But for us personally, I think it wasn't wrong. No. I think I would probably...
We said 6.5.
The 6.5 just because, again, I love James Wan. I love everything he did. You know, Saw, all that shit.
Saw, all that. I mean, was it just because of his director that you're giving a 6.5? Or you? I
thought the idea was good. The whole... parasitic twin was pretty dope. I mean, and the twist at the end, that twist, I didn't see it coming.
Well, but watching it again, we saw every single hint that was there, which was amazing. Like if you go into paying attention to it, you'll catch every single thing and know how. I just can't.
I'm mad at myself that I didn't. But yeah, at first going into it, I thought it was her. At first, I thought, okay, it's her, or it's in her head. But no, I was like, dude, it's literally in her fucking head. Like he's in the back of her head.
Yeah,
like I was
saying another identity.
Shout out Identity, love it. But the big twist at the end is what got me, so that's what got me to the 6.5 on top of the James Wan and all that. Soundtrack sucked balls. I hated it. It tried too hard to be edgy, and it was like horror. It was horror, but it was like techno-ish, rock-ish.
Yeah, they were trying to reach out to all them 90 babies.
They really tried to stick their fingers in all the fucking genres at the same time. It was just too much. I didn't like it. But... what about you, man? What would you give it?
I would still give it a 6.5. I mean, I liked the film for the most part. The first time I watched it, I thought it sucked. I really did.
I did too.
And then watching it the second time, I really sat there. I was like, okay, I could appreciate this a little bit more just for everything that was given into it, all the details. Now there were some things they did do wrong about it with timing and stuff, like time errors and stuff like that. But that's overlooked. That happens all the time in the movies where they just can't put everything.
The good movies don't.
The good movies don't, but this is what they only made. It was a $40 million movie. And
estimated $40 billion, and it only made like $34 million back. So yeah, they kind of tank a little bit. Damn! Yeah, I think they overhyped it. I know Nicolas Cage liked it. I know Stephen King really liked it. So I'm like, fuck! I like Stephen King. I love Stephen King. But I'm like, all right.
I mean, I think they appreciated the idea.
Yeah,
Stephen
yeah.
King
It was. He
appreciated
did.
the
Okay.
idea.
So he said it was the
Really?
best original idea. So I'm like, okay, fair enough. Now, was he happy with the movie? It doesn't say past that.
Doesn't say past that.
Nicolas
He said just a
Cage.
really nice-
I just
Nicolas
want to point
Cage
out
said-
Nicolas Cage. You're kind of on the fence, but he's saying that it was the best horror movie of that year. Probably because there wasn't a lot to go up against. Just being honest.
No, it's probably the only horror movie released in 2021, unless you count COVID.
Oh my god. So yeah. So overall, I think 6.5 is our rating. I recommend it. I always recommend it, even if I tear it apart. Maybe you like it. It doesn't matter. But we saw it on HBO Max. So if you have HBO Max or if you have any of those other websites that you watch movies on, go ahead.
Today.
So wow, I'm gonna get taken down. Or any other platform that they showed on. I'm not too sure. I think it's only on HBO Max. So go check it out. Let us know what you thought about it. Let us know what you thought about this video in the comments below. And please share my stuff. Again, I'm Toxin. This is
Nightwolf.
This is Nightwolf, guys. And like I always say, if you're not sinning, you're not having fun. Beware the moon, guys.
Hey.
Bitch.